right, gamers, we're back at it again with another Clyde Cook video. No, I'm playing, but honestly, if you guys signed in today and you played heavy metal and you're looking for this new Senancia sword or the Draconus, you're probably wondering what you have to do to get these weapons to drop. Well, I can tell you one thing: don't be like Astacross and go to the tower and launch it here, because you'll get blue drop. So what you want to do is you want to launch it from the portal. So click on Crucible, go play heavy metal, and get stuff to drop. I do want to point out that if you are 450, you're going to get nothing but tier 5 drops, as you've seen here. I just got spoiled. I actually got tier 5 armor with it as well, and it was really simple to get the rolls that I wanted because, again, I'm 450 and I get spoiled with these drops. Are the weapons good? Well, I can tell you right now that this does shade pretty well, so let's show you here with the Taken shader on and also the super black shader. I like it. I went into a solo ops and I wanted to test this thing out. It was Bungie way to give you a sword that works with avant-garde. So if you're playing an activity that requires you to rock all new seasonal gear, this is what the sword is going to do for you. The uppercut's cool with the waveframe sword because it has eager edge, and you could do perks like this with attrition orbs or sharp harvest. It does give you special bullets. If you get 3 light attacks, it will fill your special ammo, so it is pretty cool. But again, the uppercut is pretty strong. You got to remember, any seasonal weapon is just boosted because of temporal blast. Now when Renegades comes out, this perk is gone and the weapons will probably be mid. So any weapon that can put on temporal blast, it's really good. If you need an eager edge sword, go farm one out. Do you need a specific role on this? Not really. It's kind of nice. As you're seeing here in the footage, it's a grandmaster solo ops, and I did the uppercut. It did some damage, so I mean, it's cool. I mean, if you're rocking a solar build and you want to keep your healing up and your restoration, your radiant, I approve it. I do. I'm just being honest. I'm just saying this because I'm 450 and I'm getting tier 5s to drop. Most of you can see what your drops are going to be when you open up the portal and you click on heavy metal and you click on your rewards, and it should tell you right here. If you get a B, I'm gonna get a tier 4. If I get a B plus, I'm gonna get tier 5s. I do know that people that were power level 400, guardian rank 9, they were getting tier 5s to drop with a small chance, and even people that were below a guardian rank 9 and 400 power did get a chance to get the tier 5 drops. So again, you're just going to play mechs versus tanks. You're probably bored. I think a lot of people are probably going to just lose on purpose, AFK in these matches. Destiny community does some weird things for drop, so I'm just letting you guys know this sword is it's all right. Now the shotgun, it's a new rapid fire slug. It's dope. We like it, and we're like, oh, this is cool, but there's a problem with this. For some reason, if you have assault mag on, it goes to a 140. If you don't, it goes to a 90. And as you're seeing in the background footage here, it does less damage with assault mag on. With rapid fire shotguns, you always want to put assault mag. I know some people would be like, hey, get tac mag or whatever. Recommended roll for this, I would go from lead from gold chill clip or like a rapid hit precision instrument. But now we go to the second bug of this weapon. I can't get Vice Stinger to proc. I know it's nerfed and I know it's really bad now, but I shot multiple clips and I could not get it to work. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I would go with tenacity instead. It's rapid fire. It's cool. I would definitely try out chill clip or precision instruments, whatever you like. Me personally, I just like chill clip. I like freezing stuff because shatter damage is insane. Again, I ran it into grandmaster difficulty. It was cool. Freeze something with the shotgun, uppercut with the sword. It's decent. So now what I want to do is talk about this as a whole. Heavy metal, right? So you open up the event, you're like, oh, what is all this stuff? Why am I looking at shiny swords here and, you know, like shiny shotguns? There's really no point, because these rolls are dog. There's no point to get them. And then you go to the reward shop and you realize that, oh wow, 300 event tokens to buy 1 cipher. All this page is just pointless. So the problem is that Bungie runs into, people are looking at today and they're going, I'm gonna sign on, I'm gonna get a sword and a shotgun, and I'm done. See you on Tuesday. Which, by the way, Ash and Iron, we're a week out and they're not even talking about it. Now, before I get cooked, if you go on to Destiny Bulletin, they tweeted, oh, hey, Ash and Iron and Star Wars inspired Renegades expansion reveal showcase is happening next week, Tuesday, September 9th. What happened to Bungie just promoting, marketing all their DLCs and talking about it nonstop? Why is Destiny Bulletin telling us this? Why is it not in the TWID from last week? It's like they don't care about Ash and Iron. The community's getting sick of this. I don't understand how you can launch an event like Solstice. The problem is Bungie over delivered. When you give us an event like Solstice event and you spoil us with loot and then you force us to do heavy metal, it's not really a thing for me. I think that people should be able to get all the loot like Solstice did in any part of the portal. If people want to play heavy metal, maybe you get increased drops there. So maybe if you launch heavy metal, you get bonus drops, but you can play the game however you want and play any other activity. Maybe you just like normal Crucible. Maybe you want to go hit the mines. Maybe you want to keep doing solo ops. Maybe you want to go do pinnacle ops. You should still be able to get these weapons dropping in any activity. Also, what if Timmy's playing and he's power level 300 and he gets a tier 5 sword to drop? That's going to encourage him to keep grinding for something because he saw that he had a chance to get it. With a lot of these events that are starting in the game, I feel like before you click on this, there should be something here in text saying, hey, you want tier 4s? These that are the requirements. You want tier 5s? This is how you get them. Because people keep asking, they come in a chat when new events start and they go, Clyde, how do I get tier 4s? How do I get tier 5s? How do I get this? How do I get this? Why can't Bungie just put that in the game and just tell people minimum requirements for this drop? Like, if you put them in articles and you put them on Twitter and you put them on Bungie.net, no one's reading that. Most players don't even know that. Hell, people don't even know you can play Destiny Rising on PC. That's right. Go to playdestinyrising.com. This is not an ad. How I feel is like you just get the roles you want. You get an eager edge. You get a. By the way, you could still skate with this, but I'm being told that it's a little slower or it's like not as consistent that players like. So people are still going to use the purple sword from Dares or the Slammer, which most of you probably don't have. It doesn't feel very rewarding. So now we're gonna let chat chime in. All right, everybody, how did you feel when you signed into the game today? How did you feel when you started grinding for the shotgun and the sword today? What was your overall thoughts of the event? You know, what are you feeling here? Heavy metal sucks, terrible, crap, L's. So it's encouraging you guys to not play. Come in, get your stuff, get out, right? It felt like a chore. People are signing on to PoE. People are waiting for Borderlands. People are signing on for Destiny Rising. Events like this should not be like this in Destiny. You gotta remember, what were we doing 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, we were so bored because Solstice ended and we're like, September 2nd, let's go, heavy metal. And then when you turn it on and you go, now we're waiting for Tuesday for Ash and Iron, and what's gonna happen? I think Bungie had enough time to fix what we didn't like in heavy metal when it first came around, and they could have made it more loot incentive this time. Now again, if you're 450, yeah, you're getting non-stop tier 5s, and I did get rewarded, but other people are like, well, I'm not 450, so there's no point. And I know you're probably like, well, Clyde, a tier 3 weapon is just as good as a tier 5. Sure, but you're not getting this RNG. You know, you're not getting stuff that you want. You know, I wanted these 3 perks and I got them, you know, and even on, let's just look at another sword. I got Eager Edge here. I got Chain. I got Relentless. You know, it takes out the RNG. So when people are playing nonstop, doing the tanks versus Briggs, you're not being rewarded for your time. Bungie's lucky that next week Ash and Iron releases, because boy, oh boy, if it didn't, I just wanted to come here and yap for a little bit and let you guys know how I feel. Mainly we'll be grinding Destiny Rising all week and maybe taking some people through the raid and doing a little bit of D2 because, you know, we got to stay up to date and get ready for the 9th for Ash and Iron. Hopefully it brings us something good. See you guys in the next one.